This season has been really hard. For me as a pastor, I'm always caring for other people and giving to other people, and the idea of being well is something that it's a challenge, and I'm even thinking I'm getting tearful right now, but thinking about how do I care for myself so I can be well for other people.
Present Nomads is designed to do what I call free-range pastoring, meaning I can support other pastors and lay leaders as they seek to be well. Because sometimes we have to bring in others to alleviate some of the other tasks or responsibilities, whether for a short period or a long period of time.
I just know that I'm doing so much. I'm administrator of the church, and I'm the human resources, and I'm the pastoral caregiver, and I've got to write these sermons that are hopeful, and sometimes I don't feel hopeful, and I think it's because I need more space in my life for myself and to be well, and I don't even know what that looks like.
The threads I see across care professions, and pastoring is one of those professions, is this belief that I can't be well until those I am caring for are well. Otherwise, it's selfishness. And so that creates a buffer of I just have to keep giving and serving and doing with and for, depending on the situation, the people that have been entrusted to me at the risk of my own assessment of well-being. And when that is where we begin, it is so hard to start that assessment of what actually would make me well.
How do I bring all of who I am into the work instead of needing to check things at the door?
Yeah, we're gonna be unwell at times. The world is hard and complicated, and it is pivoting very quickly. And so if we can ground ourselves in our well-being, we can handle when we're not well. And so to be able to invest in them the way you are, I think is a key piece. And to normalize that it's okay if you're not well. It is not a reflection of your leadership. It is not a reflection of your ministry. How can we get curious with you about what would help you to support your well-being?
This is a little bit of a trial to meet you all, to meet everyone, and see if this is a place that feels good. And it definitely feels like a wonderful place to be. So.
I'm so used to looking around the room, seeing what needs to happen, and then going from the morning to the night and just being done, and then forgetting about myself. And so, after the end of a long season, a busy season, I'm spent. And so for you to tell me that it is part of my ministry to make sure that I am okay for God's glory, for my effectiveness.
Well-being is nice in theory and super hard in practice.
Yes.
Even going through a cohort, hearing our amazing cohort members go, yeah, but I have this system. If it's gonna impact what I'm doing on the systemic level with my congregation, right, there's an imbalance there. When you're a pastor or a minister, it can feel like you can only go so far because we're collectively serving together.
Yes.
Because it's not just, well, go and do the task. Go and do the well-being items that you have identified, because that takes out a key context piece of what does that mean for the congregation, and how do we also support them?
I'd ask the seniors or the young adults, how are they feeling? But I didn't ask that of myself, and rarely would people ask me how I was feeling. So I think it was really helpful for me to learn to check in with myself and my own feelings.
Sometimes, especially with how the world is, it can feel like we just need to survive. And when you start to heal, that can disrupt that survival mechanism that you have created. And it's a great deal of risk. It takes a lot on that front end to know that the risk is ready for now. And so if people are in a place where it's not ready, then let us resource you so that you can be as well as possible, knowing that survival is still what is needed.
Just
hearing about, my fellow cohort struggles, sometimes I knew that I wasn't alone in my own and that we could provide support to one another. And I think that's really important.
Well-being is not that everything is good. Well-being is that rooted into self, grounded into self. So when it is a terrible day, you still know what is true within yourself and how to make small adjustments to get there. But so often in our culture here in the States, it's to be well is to have everything great. And I think throughout Scripture, we see that that's not the stories that are told, and yet people were well because they were grounded in that, what we would call either, in some of my therapeutic modalities, that self-energy, or theologically, we would call it our belovedness. To be rooted in that and to know that intuitive wisdom allows us to have the good, the hard, the terrible, and still be grounded in our well-being.
The well-being cohort was like a great space to be and learn. And I hope that we find some way of like doing a part 2 or like an advanced or intermediate or whatever, just continuing on.